Shalom, shalom, Israel, brother Amos with the Watchman for Israel. First and foremost, as we always do, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, to the brothers pushing this truth and strong sincerity, laboring on the highways and byways, making their body a living sacrifice, doing all they can for the hopeful elect and for the nation of Israel. I want to give you all a strong shalom. Encourage brothers to continue in their labor, that their deeds are not going unnoticed, nor are they not, brothers and sisters aren't thankful for them. We want to compel y'all to continue in the faith and keep pushing. um, to the sisters holding it down in the households, reverencing their husbands, being a teacher of good things to the younger women and to the children, right? Taking correction and reproof from elder sisters and all things that are comely in the sight of the Lord when it comes to the daughters of Zion. I want to compel y'all to continue in those works and a strong shalom as well. And to the men and women forsaking this world, coming back to serve our God, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, I want to compel y'all to be at the Church of Berea, to search the scriptures daily and diligently to see if the words be, so like, put this on do not disturb, so like see if the words that be spoken you are true or not, right? Let the words of Yahweh Shem Yahshai be true, and every man a liar. If it's not thus saith the Lord, and it cometh out of the Holy Bible, cast it behind you and seek unto men who speak thus saith the Lord, right? Not speaking of things to fill their own belly with filthy lucre or whatever it may be, right? Hearken, seek unto teachers who say thus according to the Lord, right? One man's teaching may not be your cup of tea, so seeking to those who you can understand precept upon precept, line upon line, whose teaching style may be according to your liking, right? Also, as we approach, we entered this winter season, and happy new moon to all those who are keeping it today. As we enter in this winter season and this sixth season, I want to compel, brothers and sisters to continue to pray for health, pray for Israel's health. It's a sickness going around my household. God, I know a couple brothers who got it, and a couple brothers' families who have had it. And visit, an apothecary, get you some herbs, right? Praying to the Lord for health. Drink a lot of water and things of that nature, that you can endure this season, right? And for the brothers who go out on the highways and byways as well, that they may endure this season, because it's tough being out there when you're sick. It's tough being out there when you're sick, So everybody take care of themselves through the Spirit, right? So this cold cut I'm going into, right? I'm gonna title this, "We Are Not Enemies," right? We are not enemies. So with that being said, this is going strictly unto Israel, dealing with Israel. Myself and whoever may be listening to this video, we're not enemies, right? We're not enemies, we're family. We're blood, and we have to start treating each other like that. That's Esau's biggest fear, is to see us not look at each other as enemies, but brothers and sisters and family on those lines, right? This is John 13:34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love, it's like it, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another, right? So it's important, it's imperative, and it's not a new commandment. This isn't a new commandment. This commandment has been here, right? The Lord has commanded us that we should love one another as he has loved us. Now the Lord laid down his life for us. He brought people back from the dead. He healed the sick, right? Casted out devils from people. That's a lot of love. The Lord labored day in and day out for Israel. That's the same way we should love one another, right? And yes, it says it's a new commandment, but that commandment has been from the foundation, right? Let's go to Leviticus. This is everybody's go-to scripture 101 when you come into this truth. When you come into the truth, this is what you learn first and foremost. You know how children, they learn their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. We learn this. This is Leviticus chapter 19 and 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in anywise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. So it's commanded that we can't hate each other. Right? It's commanded that we show each other brotherly love. Right? That's what Paul said to do in his epistles. And that's what the Lord has commanded us to do. It's not hard to not hate your brother. It's not hard to not want to murder your brother, to not talk ill of your brother, to not slander your brother, to not steal your brother's wife, to not covet over the things that your brother has, to not be lewd, right? It's not just your brother, it's your sister too, because those are the daughters of Zion. We're supposed to treat the elder sisters as mothers, the younger sisters as sisters, right? We're totally backwards now that the truth is expanded. You start to see the same deeds in the world sneak into the truth. And while these deeds are coming in, people are not noticing how detrimental it is to the nation of Israel. Right? This is Hebrews 13 and 1. Let brotherly love continue. As simple as that. Let brotherly love continue. It's nothing more beautiful than you can come around your brothers and your sister and it's nothing but genuine love. Nobody looking to take anything from you. Nobody looking to excuse me, take your wife. Nobody looking to fight you, to murder you. You don't gotta watch your back. That's what heaven is. Heaven is when brothers can be on one accord and we outside of our enemy's land. And we're getting closer into that. We're getting closer unto truly having heaven on earth. We're getting closer to understanding what it means to love your brother unconditionally. Now, yes, we love our brothers unconditionally right now, but this is what the so-called white man told us love was. It's hard to understand how to truly love somebody enough that you would lay down your life for them. It's hard to understand that you would sacrifice everything that you have to make sure that the next man is okay, that you don't even know. That's a whole different level of love that Yahweh Shai had for Israel. And he commanded us to have that same type of love, that same type of belief and understanding. And the way that we move is predicated on serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, let's go to Romans chapter 12. Again, this is titled, We Are Not Enemies. Right? We're not enemies. We have the same common enemy. We got the same common forefather. We have the same God that we serve. We have the same Savior, which is Yahweh Shai. What makes us enemies? Because I can't agree with you. Because what you say, it doesn't align with how I feel. So now I gotta hate you. Right? No, we can work past these things. I love you, even if we don't agree. And that's the mind state that Israel has to be in. We have to be in that mind state of showing brotherly and sisterly love and forsaking the ways of this world. Right? We don't need that New Jack City, need no brown love where G Money got killed. Right? We don't need that in this truth. And as brothers keep coming in, right, all Israel's not Israel. Everybody may not have the same spirit, right? They don't have the fruits of the spirit, or the Lord may not be dealing with them on that level as of yet. So it's up to us to teach Israel how to love. It's up to us to teach Israel how to show forgiveness, to show restraint, to show what it truly means to love one another as Yahweh Shah loved us. Right? This is Romans chapter 12, verse number 9. Let love be without dissimulation. Avoid that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love and honor preferring one another. So at the end of the day, we have to be kindly affectionate. You should leave from my presence knowing that the spirit that I have on me to show you brotherly love, you can carry that on to the next brother. Or a sister can carry that on to the next sister. That's the mind state that Israel has to be in. You have to be at peace with your brother. Right? You have to be as one who can truly eliminate all outside factors and not have, these end time movements and actions that people are having. Right? People being destitute of love, false doctrines, right? Lovers of self, things of that nature. We have to move in a complete opposite spirit of what this world moves in. And what's this world moving? Boasting of ourselves, rapping about murder, rapping about stealing somebody's wife, rapping about how you don't care about nobody, you have no regard for anything. Now I just seen something on Twitter, that rapper, the young dude, young NBA young boy, right? Never gave the brother a listen. I wouldn't be able to name one song from him. But he said he's not big on fatherhood. Right? He said, I'd rather be chilling with my homeboys. He's like, yo, what is this world coming to? And this is why we need brotherly love. We need that correction. We need that chastising. We need that instruction. So we don't have too many NBA young boys. And we have men wanting to be like King David. Men wanted to be like Solomon. Men wanted to be like the prophets and apostles. That's what we can do. Because every time you speak with somebody, they'll tell you, ain't nothing like the love that you get from brothers in this truth. Ain't nothing like the love you get from sisters in this truth. And we're here to eradicate all the negative connotations that are brought forth between Israelite camps. Right? We're here to erase that. Then this ain't gang banging. We ain't in South Central. Right? We don't hate none of y'all. We love all those who love the Lord, as the Lord commanded us to cleave to that which is good. If you've taken the time to turn your life around and forsake the ways of this world, damn right I should show you love. That's a hard task to do. It's hard to forsake everything and stop doing the thing that you've been holding dear to yourself for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, however long it may be. That's a tall task. And I commend everybody who can do that. So I prefer to be around y'all and show you my affection and love than anybody else, even if it's our first time meeting. Right? Let's go to 1 John. Right, 1 John chapter 4. First John chapter 4, verse 19. It says, we love him because he first loved us. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen? And this commandment, we have from him, that he who loveth God, love his brother also. That's beautiful, man. How can you truly love the Lord? And how can you truly serve the Lord if you hate your brother, who you see every day? You don't salute him. You let a grudge go from 5 days to 15 years. Right? You speak ill on him. These things are plots when it comes to serving Yahweh Shai. And the Lord is perfect. So how the hell can we cleave unto the Lord and bring spots and blemishes into the Lord's garment? Right? We're princes of the power. If Yahweh Shai can do the things that he has done for us, why can't you do that and more for your brother? If the Lord laid the example on how to truly love your brother, why can't we uphold that? What's stopping us from doing that? Humility, when the Lord says that he resists the proud. Integrity, when the Lord commanded us to be perfect and holy and set apart. What's stopping us from doing that? What's stopping you, whoever's listening to this, from calling that person you may have had an art with or haven't spoke to and clearing that up today? What's stopping that? Is it your pride? Because pride goes before destruction. What's stopping you from truly loving your brother or loving your sister today? Because again, the title of this video, we are not enemies. I'm not your enemy. You're not my enemy. So why do I have to be on guard? Now, yes, the Lord said prove a friend. That's first and foremost. I'm not quick to give you, accolades and admiration, but I can show you brotherly love as I get to know you. Look, perfect example. You knew somebody 4 years and they never know their name. Dapped them up the first time, dapped them up a week later, and so on and so forth. Never knew the person's name, but you showed them brotherly love. And that was in the world. I knew thousands of people like that. I hoop. I knew dudes going big time D1, dudes going to JUCO, dudes going to a 5th year school. Never knew their name. But I hold a 30-minute conversation with them. It was genuine love. How much more can we have that in the truth with the spirit of Yahweh Shai circulating through us? Right? This is 1 John chapter 3. And I'm gonna start at verse number 16. Scripture, and it says, "Hereby perceive we the love of God, because he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. But whosoever has this world's good, and seeth his brother have need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of God in him?" Now you see, I always tell people that the law, statutes, and commandments is charity. It's charity. That's the purest form of welfare, charity, making sure that the less fortunate are okay, right? And no, we all may not be gifted with thousands of dollars, endless money, right? But if I got 2 waters and my brother dying of thirst, best believe we gonna split that water. Best believe that the thing that my brother needs, and I can help him preserve his life, I'm gonna help him as best as I can if it be of the Lord's will. And that's the mind state that our forefathers had. And that's the mind state we gotta bring back into this truth. Right? Yes, you know 1,000 precepts, but are you walking in that light? Yes, you can cut up the heathen, but do you truly have the love that Yahweh Shem Shai has towards Israel? It's very persistent that a lot of Israel doesn't know how to love. And again, this is our job as being that light set upon the hill to teach our people how to love, to teach our people how to forgive, to teach our people how to push towards that kingdom mind state. We can't say, I'm ready for the kingdom, and you thinking like a nigga in Babylon, thinking like a nigga in Europe. That doesn't work. Your mind has to be fixated on making it to the kingdom and moving in the manner of being in the kingdom. Right? It starts now. It starts now. I don't expect to see niggas acting like NBA YoungBoy in the Kingdom. I don't expect to see niggas acting like Lil Wayne in the Kingdom. I would hate that. I would be vexed sorely. So why would I act in the same manner? The people who I don't want to see in the kingdom, not saying I don't want to see my brothers in the kingdom, don't get me wrong, but the mannerisms of the people I don't want to see in the kingdom is the mannerisms I'm going to reject and move far from. Right? Let's go to First Peter, chapter 3, verse number 8. Right? And it reads, so like, I don't know what's going on. Finally, be ye all of one mind. That's pure. That's pure. This is the apostle that Yahweh Shai love, man. He said, be of one mind, having compassion one of another. Love as brethren. Be pitiful, be courteous, not rendering evil for evil, or railing for railing, but contrariwise blessings, knowing that ye are thereunto called, that ye should inherit a blessing. So one of the chief disciples who walk with the Lord is telling you how we gotta move. Don't render evil from evil, but do the contrary. Give a blessing for everybody who curses you. Be passionate, be pitiful, be courteous. How hard is it to hold the door for a brother and his family? He got 3 little babies. How hard is it for you to not even know the brother, to be like, look, I see you got your hands full, let me help you? This is the mind state that we need to have going into the near future, because the Lord said, blessed are they who die in the Lord. This is Revelation 14:14, loosely paraphrasing. Blessed are they that die in the Lord. Lord forbid, we die, but if we do, we want to be martyrs for the Lord. For their works do follow them. For they are at rest and their works do follow them. So what works are the Lord talking about? Keeping the commandments, laboring, brotherly love. These are the works that the Lord has spoken about. These are the things that the Lord has commanded us to do. These are the things that ensure you a one-way trip to paradise, man. You showing brotherly love, charity, kindness, having a pure heart when you do things, not looking for vainglory, you'll make it to the kingdom. I mean, I can't say it if you're in the book of life, but these are the things that are written aforetime, from our forefathers, that we may see these things and understand how to make it to be saved from the evils that should come. Right? Last precept I'm going to give, 1 Corinthians 12:26. Salakia. Well, matter of fact, I'll start at 24. That there should be no schism in the body. Right? And this is talking about all the offices in, Yahweh Shai, and amongst the body. Right? In which the body, the nation of Israel, and the things that we can do to magnify the Lord's name. But that the members should have the same care one for another. That's plain as day. Each member should have the same care one for another. Whether that means you got a person who's a prophet and you got a person who's an apothecary. It's the same love one for another. I know that you gonna heal this man spiritually, and I can heal this man physically if it be in the Lord's will. We all care for the body. We gotta show that. It's imperative. It's so important that love is not just thrown out the window. Right? Verse 26. And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it. Will one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. So we have to get out of this mind state of individuality. Right? Individualites. Himself Hebrews individualites. We need to get out of that mind state. Them Hebrews and individualites. All that is going to the wayside. Because if one person is being honored, all Israel is being honored, man. If one person suffers, we all suffer, man. We supposed to weep with them that weep. Rejoice with them that rejoice. So that individual mind state, that's a so-called white man's mentality. That's the heathen's mentality. You just an Edomite if that's how you feel. But see, Moses, he wanted to be with his brothers over living in Pharaoh's house. Now, you going to move in the same spirit as Moses? Or you going to let them shackles in your face deter you from getting the kingdom of heaven? And those shackles, I mean by not showing brotherly love, not loving your neighbor, not honoring the Most High, and treating the daughters of Zion how they should be treated. Not loving the Most High and treating the princes of the power as they should be treated. These young kings, right? It's for those who've been in the truth, 7 years and up. It's truly a heavy lot that the Lord has placed upon us. We have to be that example to these young brothers, right? As the elders were an example unto us, right? We can call the elders, not even in the same camp, and the elders can still, they'll give us so much love and enlightenment and treat us as if we were their own sons. And that's the mind state that we gotta have. We love you, Israel. We pray for you, Israel. We want you to continue in like manner for the next brother and the next sister.